Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Elemental. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. You guys kind of want to fuck the fire too, though, right?
Dude, she was thick.
Was thick.
Yeah, like I
she
mean,
got legs, and then she was thick.
Disney just really likes to accentuate the lower half.
It's something.
I mean, between Aunt Cass.
Oh my god!
Wait, is this Disney or is this
just Pixar? Right? Pixar's the problem.
But Aunt Cass is not Pixar.
Oh yeah, that was Big Hero 6 was just Disney.
Are you sure?
Big Hero 6 is just Disney.
I don't know anymore.
I think,
Richard,
right?
look it up.
Holy shit!
I don't know anymore. It's so muddy at this point.
It is muddy.
Okay,
It's so muddy.
Wait, what's Bernie?
Bernie is
The dad.
he's the father.
And what? In Wall-E?
And Elementals. What was this movie called?
Well, the thing is, I'm looking at
Elements?
Pixar movies, and I see Elemental, The Incredibles, Bernie, which I don't know what that is.
Bernie.
Rango. What the fuck is Rango?
Rango's the
not even Disney.
Yeah, that's the Johnny Depp lizard movie.
Oh, Disney is giving me like suggestions of what to watch.
Oh, that Rango's good. You can. I don't know Sony. I don't know who did Rango. I legitimately don't know. It's a good movie though.
Is it fun?
When I saw that it was Johnny Depp, I assumed it was Disney.
That's fair. They do own that man from time to time.
A lot of the time.
I'm gonna say Sony Pictures. Final answer.
All I see is, at least from the Wikipedia page, is that Big Hero
Paramount.
6 is one example of what we've learned over the years and embracing some of our Pixar DNA. So that probably explains Aunt Cass.
Okay, that explains a lot. I'd like to share some of my DNA with her because she's an attractive lady and the DNA is my cum. So we watched Disney's Pixar's Elementals.
Wait. Before that, that's a great segue,
Yeah.
because speaking of
Yeah.
DNA and spit and cum and everything, I made what?
Is this where you ask Craig how long he's been coming for?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could go into that. Craig, what age?
I don't know.
I think I was like 12.
I was watching American
13 or
Pie. That's all I
14.
remember.
You're
Oh,
watching
you
what?
first jerked off to American Pie. That's something.
There's a good nude scene in that movie.
I jerked off to the Wonder Bra accidentally.
The Wonder Bra. Accidentally.
Or
What does
maybe
that
it was-
mean? How do you
or maybe
accidentally
it was like
jerk off
the
to the
natural
Wonder Bra?
the natural bra? One of
Okay.
those. It was one of those. I didn't know what happened. I was very confused. I thought I peed myself. And then I hid the underwear in a drawer.
So
because,
wait.
Yeah.
Wait, so this is you had actual underwear
Yes, tidy whities.
and you jerked off to them, or you just came when holding them?
I came inside of them. Now here's the thing.
Oh, you
I
came
was-
in your own underwear.
Yes.
You weren't jerking off to underwear.
No, well, I was jerking off to the Wonder Bra, or the natural bra. I was looking at
I don't
pictures
like
online.
this discussion at all.
It was pictures online in which it was the nude coloring, and this was my first time seeing things, I guess. And next thing you know, I things happen and I don't know what to do with the underwear. So I hide it in one of my drawers. And the thing is, I hid it in one of my drawers and, it stains and whatever. And my dad eventually finds them. And he asks what happened. And I'm like, I don't know. And then he said, So he took me to the doctor. He took me to the doctor because
This is why Rich is so fucked up.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Okay, wait, why did he take you to the doctor?
Because, my underwear was a little stained. It was a dark stain. And he thought that maybe, I bled or something. Some blood leakage from my penis or something. He had no idea that it was cum. But he takes me to the doctor to, say that, oh, yeah, we just want to make sure he's good. I have the underwear in my coat. That's what my dad said to the doctor. And he was like, I don't think I need to see that. And then he said, are you sure? I have it with me. And so, that is my story of my first time ejaculating, in which I was taken to the doctor. Because my underwear, I didn't tell my dad what really happened. So
did the doctor tell your dad what really happened?
I don't know. I think the doctor just told him that I was all good and that results looked fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You
so
poor child.
that is my first experience. Who's next?
I told you there wasn't much going on. I was watching the thing.
You didn't get taken to the doctors? No medical treatment?
I'm sure my parents knew some stuff was going on, but they didn't say anything about it because why say anything about it? It's just a thing people do. We're growing up, But your parents are like, "Oh no, it's the devil." But
they found it to the point where I assume it was moldy, considering it was dark. I think that's what happened there.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I wish I could tell you, but that was life. And where I actually wanted to go, speaking of cum and spit and everything, is that I made honey today.
Where else do we go?
Why did this even come up?
Because we talked about the attractive bee woman last time.
Oh.
Yeah.
What bee woman?
The bee woman. You talked about there's a bee woman at your work or something.
Oh, yeah. She brought the hives in, the honeycomb placards or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got to scrape all of the beeswax off of the cells or whatever they are. And
honeycombs?
Yeah, I guess you could say. They use the term cells. Okay. I guess maybe the individual thing inside the honeycombs. But yeah, honeycombs. I scraped the beeswax off with this tool, and it was fun. Shouldn't go too deep because reasons, I guess. You don't want to take too much of the honey with it.
I was gonna say they need that.
Yeah. So I ended up scraping the honeycomb things, and then after that we put it in. Well, I think then it went into a centrifuge.
Okay.
Centrifuge, yeah. Yeah, in which I then cranked it, and it went really fast to collect all of the honey. Yeah. And then we strained the honey, and then we put it. We put it in a nice little jar, and now I have natural honey.
Yay!
If only he cranked it into the jar the first time, then maybe.
If only, yeah. Wouldn't have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. So that was my week. That's why I was also so late.
That took you a week?
Yeah.
You're making honey? That's why you're an hour late?
That's why you're an hour late? You're an hour late because you're making honey?
Well, I had to do my other work duties, which I had
imagine if you
meeting.
didn't make the honey and instead did your work duties. Maybe you'd be on time.
I know, but everyone on my team was making honey too, so I had to join them.
I don't think you were making the honey. I think the bees made the honey. You were harvesting?
No, I made it. I can show you
I don't
it.
think you made it. I think the bees made it, Richard.
I helped them.
I don't know that you did. I think you took it from them.
I think
You stole honey.
The beekeeper stole the honey, and I helped to make it human grade.
I think the beekeeper stole the honey and you're an accessory.
I wouldn't say that.
More of an accomplice. You're right. You did more. You had hands on the honey at that point.
That's true. I did a lot of work today, and I got really sticky.
Okay. Well, you are stealing honey. It's going to happen.
Yeah, but
Did you find out she was single?
No, I didn't ask.
That was the whole point.
I barely even talked to her this time around.
Oh my god.
Oh, Craig,
you guys
would
were
you
getting
date a beekeeper?
sticky hands, and you didn't even talk to her.
Craig, Casca, which one of you would like to date the beekeeper?
That's her decision.
That's true. Which one of you would like to meet the beekeeper?
I'd love to meet the beekeeper. I love bees. I love honey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe next time she's around, which she might not be around until next season, you can
Makes
come
sense.
over. Craig can too.
Perfect. We'll sneak into your job.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make us all those things that you were pretending to make for us a few days ago?
I'm going to have a nice steak dinner ready for
Steak
Craig
dinner
and
with a
Casca.
side of gamer subs.
Yeah, but I don't know if Craig actually responded how he wants his green beans.
Oh yeah, you said with
You're not going to make them different ways.
What was the almonds? Is that what you said were in them?
No,
Tossed
the
with
the slivered
almonds,
almonds are going to be there regardless. He wanted to know if he should blanch them or if he should roast them.
Roast that shit.
Yeah.
What's
that was-
blanch
that was
even
great.
mean?
It's lightly boil, essentially.
Well, yeah.
I think my mom.
Oh, yeah, were you going to
blanches them.
steam them? I don't remember.
She
Steam
probably.
'em.
I think my mom
he's gonna steam them.
Yeah, because I think that's how my mom would make them. I don't know.
Well, Richard's not your
But
mother.
she doesn't make them with the almonds. That sounds good though.
Yeah, I think
Oh, you
you'd
could- you
really
could
enjoy.
think- Generic
dinner.
meal prep kick for that one, Craig.
I don't know. You know, the first time I ever had,
Green
actually,
beans?
no.
It's a
What
day
was
for
it?
first on this podcast, huh?
What was it? Oh shit. Casserole. Fuck. What kind of casserole? What the
green bean
fucking,
casserole.
No, not green bean. It reminded me because it's also at the same. We have it at the same time. It's green bean casserole.
Sweet potato?
and Sweet potato
There you go.
casserole. I can't name names, but friend of a friend that our friend at the Friendsgiving. I can't name names.
No one's asking you to.
Oh wait, can I say the landlady's? Can I say the landlady? Am I allowed to say that? Is that too much?
That's a good question. Where are we going with this?
I don't know where this is going.
I don't know.
Get to
Just
the point, and then maybe we'll tell you if it's okay.
It was very good though. That just made me think because they had the marshmallow. They put stuff on I never had before. That's what what made me think of it.
Okay, yeah, no, sweet potato casserole is very good.
The green bean casserole. It's because you eat it with the green bean casserole, which I probably also had for the first time there too. To be honest,
Also very good.
I just remember specifically the sweet potato.
Yeah, it's very good.
So we should talk about this movie.
I tried to come in hot, so to speak, and then Richard took us to his first cum session and then talked about bees.
I felt like everyone wanted to know about it.
No, I mean I didn't. I mean,
I certainly didn't, but I'm glad you shared.
Well, I more so thought it would make for good conversation that the fans would love to have a new nugget of trivia to share with their friends.
Everyone, go to the Twitter and share your first cum experience.
Jesus
please.
Christ.
Well, we don't need that. But I mean,
I'm
if
gonna
you
get
want to
direct
share,
messages from our number one fan now about this.
No, you have to do it publicly or else it's weird.
Yeah, that's true.
You end up
Yeah.
like what's that lady's name? Colleen Basinger or something?
oh my
Literally-
god, the
Literally that situation. It's literally what she did.
what do they call her? What were her like
A
people?
pedophile?
No. What were her people called? Colleen's weenies. or
Oh yeah,
something?
Colleen's weenies or something.
What would we call our fans?
Or cummy dummies.
I think that's for another podcast.
Oh, God.
But anyway.
Daddy's little dummies. Oh.
Anyway, I watched the movie this week, and I paid a lot of attention to it.
Yeah, there's a lot to pay attention to. This is a beautiful fucking movie. They all are. It's what Pixar does now. It's just, if you don't fucking like it, you can look at it and be like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in which, like, I remember seeing the preview for this, like the teaser a while ago, and just seeing how, like, the whole world interacted, like, all the different characters, the different elements, and I was just amazed by it. And I couldn't wait to see this movie, and I feel like there was a lot less than I thought there would be of the interaction between the different elements.
Oh, there's none of that ever at all.
Yeah, in which, like, there was maybe, like, the interaction between fire and water, but other than that, not too much. Which, I don't know.
It wasn't what the movie was about. That's fair.
I liked when they totally just did the same thing the same scene that they did in Zootopia in this movie.
Yeah.
With the sloth.
Wait, which one?
The sloth guy. They did the same exact scene, basically.
Huh?
Well, they went to a guy, and he was sitting behind a desk, and he's talked really slow.
Oh.
He was Earth.
He was Earth.
I remembered his element, but I didn't remember too much else.
Yeah, they just did the scene. It was funny because, it's like... I don't know.
It's like, I've seen this movie before.
Yeah. Also, it's in a big city full of very colorful, and it's full of like different species.
Not as done as well, I guess. Like Zootopia, they kind of made sense of it. Elemental did not even kind of make sense out of it. Because Zootopia had everything separated into different biomes, and that's how all the creatures could live together in this one city. An elemental, it is called elementals, whatever. Not really a thing. You just have trains that shoot water everywhere, and fire people live near there, and if that touches them, they just fucking die. And that kind of confused me a little bit, but I'm like, whatever, I'm here for the movie, it's cool.
Well, it seemed like the most of the fire people, they're all, I mean, I guess everybody's an immigrant, but like...
Yeah, they're immigrants, yeah, but I don't know. It's weird that you have the water train going through immigrant town. That literally...
There's
throws things off that kills them. And the thing that's coming off that kills them is what they're literally made out of. Which I also don't understand quite, but that's okay.
There's a lot of segregation between the different elements, at least just like the fire ones.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, because fire burns literally everything.
And I really thought that they were going to go into more of the messaging around this movie being about all the elements coming together in harmony, which they kind of sort of
not really
did,
no.
But yeah, it's like, okay, maybe this family is now more accepting of other elements, but that's
mainly
the
just
extent
water
of it. Yeah.
This is the weird thing, because it does the race thing, right? The movie does the race thing, like the racism thing. You have the immigrant father, and he's like, "Oh, water people, I can't stand them." I say that he's supposed to be like South Korean or something. Doesn't matter. This is fair. If I brushed up against a Chinese person and then my arm fucking fell off and I lost half my fucking head, guess what? I'm gonna stay the fuck away from Chinese people. I'm gonna be a little bit racist myself, turns out. I'm the next fucking Archie Bunker over here, because I think it's kind of justified when your actual existence can just cease mine. And it's an actual threat.
Isn't that what happened?
It kind of falls apart there, I think. Doesn't
Isn't
it?
that what happened with COVID, though? With all the Asian hate crimes around then?
COVID wasn't race related, Richard.
What?
Anyone could have COVID, Richard.
No, but
wow. Rich just showed his true colors.
no,
Yeah.
like wasn't the news saying about how it was like a Chinese thing, and then everyone was mad at the Chinese?
There was one person saying that. There was one specific person saying that. I remember one guy who was super into that, Richard. I know you know him. I know you're a big fan of his. One specific weird ass pedophile that was president for some fucking reason. He definitely wants to fuck his daughter and has said it on the record multiple times, but God forbid fucking everyone else who follows him says no, he's not like that. Talk about Sleepy Joe Biden and his creepy uncle vibe. Okay, but he's never talked about wanting to fuck any of his daughters now, has he?
I wouldn't know.
But okay. So yeah, there was one guy saying that. If that's the train you want to go ahead park your station into, then yeah, buddy, sure, you can go with that. You want to follow that narrative?
I'm gonna get on that train and I'm gonna go right through Firetown.
There we go. There we go.
Oh,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't blame the Firefather. I don't blame the Firefather. I can't blame the Firefather. Literally, doesn't matter their intent. If he gets a little too close to them, he dies. Unless, of course, they fall in love, then it's okay. I'm personally not going to take that chance.
I wouldn't either.
I'm going to, if I see them and I'm coming down the road, I'm crossing. I'm sorry.
Now, like,
Weird
it's
message.
true. It's like if someone just had guns for hands all the time.
All the time. not even guns. It would have to be knives. Knives are a lot more threatening because I can brush up against a knife. It's just
It's like if you were just there was a whole race of Edward Scissorhands.
Anderson's hands. I'm not gonna get too close. I'm sorry. You know, and then, like
Even if Edward Scissorhands,
jumping to a point of the movie.
He's a nice guy, right? He's a nice guy. That's the whole point.
Greatest
of that
guy in
movie.
the fucking world.
He's the nicest person ever, right?
Don't come near me or my daughter.
But it's a little frightening. Besides, he might be okay, but there's a million more of him.
Oh, I'm not gonna go there.
Right?
Nope, this is different.
I'm saying Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're the fire people. It's dangerous to us. Scissorhands are dangerous to human
It's
beings.
dangerous to people. I don't know where we're going. You talked about scissors hands. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm just
Well, I'm just saying,
Actually,
they do
in real life,
the
fire
race
is
message
racist
thing
too.
here, and it doesn't work. Like, there's a scene in the fucking movie where it's like they want to go see a plant in a flashback that, like, we're skipping ahead a little bit. And they go, no, you can't come in here. You're fire guys. You're too dangerous. Maybe that's fair. Maybe the fire people can't go into the gardening exhibit. Maybe they can't go into most buildings unless they're specifically fire made. I'm just saying, it makes sense in this context that racism would exist and be very real.
do you think that the Earth people feel the same way about the fire people that the fire people feel about the water people?
The Earth people aren't as much of a threat.
Like,
the Earth people aren't a threat to the water or the fire people, but the fire people certainly are a threat to the Earth people. They burn all
They're
their plants
not.
and
The
shit.
worst thing that happens is the Earth people get a haircut.
yeah, like,
Okay.
Also, can we point out that to recover from the water people when the fire people are dying, they eat the Earth people, right? You see them eating sticks and shit.
oh shit, you're right.
No. It's the same reason. That's the same reason that water exists too.
Oh
but
yeah,
that's not
there's probably not living Earth.
Yeah.
No, I
not
forget.
living water.
The Earth people, were they basically mudmen or were they plant folk?
They were both.
Like, were they a mix of both things, or was it that, like, some people were plant-like and some people were...
It seems like the
Mud-like.
Earth people have plants growing out of them.
Okay, gotcha.
And
So
they
it's
held
not the
domains over
worst.
plants. Yeah, and also let's fucking talk about the air people that are just clouds with it's just water. Can we... Am I missing something? That's just water, but different. That's different water, right?
I mean...
Right. Yeah. Condensation.
Yes, it's water vapor. You turn into a cloud. That's water still.
Were they clouds or were they, like, mini tornadoes?
They're clouds.
They were clouds. Yeah.
Genuinely clouds.
Huh. Maybe they have
but-
some type of movement going on within them that allows them to...
I'm
Fuck,
not
no.
saying... No, I'm just saying that they're just water people.
They're lighter.
They're
water
telling me
people.
there's something different. Those are water people. But she had no problem getting up into clouds business.
I now just want to see more of these characters, like
I'm
what
sure
they
you'll
look
get
like.
Elementalopolis soon. Disney Plus originals. This movie did well.
Yeah, like it was a good movie, but I would have liked to see more world building, I think.
I'm sure you'll get that. I'd find it hard to believe they do nothing with this. This movie did well for them. It started off shitty, apparently. which is fair because it came out with fucking Spider-Verse 2 and Barbie and Oppenheimer. That's rough.
Yeah, and I
That's
feel like
fucking rough.
I feel that Disney movies in general, they're just not getting hype nowadays.
No, they don't market them. They don't have to, I guess. I don't know.
Is it that they don't market them? Or is
I
it
don't
that
remember seeing much of Elementals at all with the lead up to it.
Yeah, they're definitely not marketing certain ones as heavily. But I think part of that is probably, like he said, it's, it was going up against like other things that, so maybe they just figured, oh crap, we're fucked. Then again, they could just move the release date. I don't really understand that, like at all.
I couldn't tell you. It was weird.
it
paid off. They did fine. It just had a shitty opening.
It opened June 16th. Barbie came out July 21st, so more than a month away.
Oh, it was Spider-Verse 2, though.
Oh, Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah, Spider-Verse 2, I believe, was at the same time, and then it went into Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it never had its spot
It
in
did
the sun.
eventually have its... Once everyone seemed to see those, then this movie kicked off.
Mm-hmm.
It was really late in its life that people actually went to see this, and it made its money, and then some.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it was good. This is a good movie. If you don't think about it at all, don't think about it. Just watch it, enjoy it. It's fucking beautiful. It's heartwarming. There's messages and emotions and immigrants. You love immigrants.
Love me some immigrants.
I didn't like what they did about the water people, in which they are overly emotional. Like,
Why not?
I don't know. It just seemed like a weird gimmick that all of them are just going to cry all the time.
I mean, the fire people get heated. The water people are emotional. The earth people didn't get seen much.
He was horny.
They seem to be very unmoving.
The earth people were pretty horny, actually.
They were horny. They were super horny. They were pruning each other in public. And the wind people are just water people, but different. Fight me. Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. I'm sure everyone would have had more. They don't show the other elements at all, really. They're just kind of there.
Yeah, like I bet you could have a great movie where each element just goes on some type of adventure, solves some problem within the city. And yet, now that I think about it, was there even a problem that got fixed in this movie?
No. It wasn't that kind of movie.
Well, more like, because I know that there was supposed to be a leak throughout the city, but did they ever find the source of the leak?
Well, this guy's got to fucking stop. He didn't watch the movie, clearly.
I watched most of
They
it.
go to it multiple times.
They showed that leak like a bunch of times, and it was so fucking stupid that they didn't just fucking like plug it properly, like the first fucking time.
I thought that was funny because I'm like, you know what? That's probably fair of a city to just be like, oh, I guess it's done, whatever. Just not bother with it. That seemed true to life.
So, okay, so I'm going to need you to walk me through the ending of this movie because I'm lost somewhere.
I think this is the problem you're going to have is that you are focusing on the leak, and the leak wasn't the point of the movie. The leak was there. It was more or less the catalyst of the film, sure.
Yes.
But the whole point was dealing with because I believe the director of this film is his parents were immigrants and they came from South Korea and sacrificed everything for him to give this magical life, and that's kind of the root of this movie is it's dealing with Ember and dealing with the fact that her parents sacrificed everything to give her this amazing life, and now she feels like she has to sacrifice her own life and stick to the family business when she doesn't want that, and meeting our boy Wade, like Wade Pool. I get it.
Oh,
it allows her to be herself, and the flood and everything that destroys the town eventually with the leak. The leak calls allows her to be more honest with her feelings, especially once the shop is destroyed. Like, who gives a shit now, right? Let's go, boys. So I mean, do you still want to get walked through the leak? Because they find the leak, they plug the leak leaks again, they replug the leak using tempered glass. The city goes, Good enough for me. What do I give a fuck? Let's go watch some Airball, baby. And it ends up breaking again because, of course, it fucking does. It was one woman with some sand, and she plugged the leak. And apparently, lawsuits don't exist in this fucking universe, or else all of Firetown would be suing at all times for all the water that's leaking onto them and killing hundreds of fire immigrants every day. So they're like, "Who gives a shit? What's gonna happen? The world floods, and some fire guys die." Okay,
But how does it get plugged the final time?
Beats me.
So they didn't fix it?
Maybe they said he didn't. Maybe now that it exploded for real, they're like, oh, I guess we'll just put a door up. We'll put up a new door.
What I remember,
I don't know. I don't think they showed it.
Is like, okay, the leak breaks or whatever.
Yeah.
It's unplugged, and that's when we have the climax of the movie in which girl wants to save her house. Wade comes through to help out, whatever, and they get trapped in the hearth or whatever.
Yeah, the hearth, and then Wade fucking dies.
Yeah. And that's the point where it's all like, okay, like what's stopping the leak now? Nothing. It's just this could happen again.
That's why I'm assuming the city put up a new door because that's all they had to do.
I don't know why you wouldn't assume they would at this point. After the flood already happened, and it, usually the city.
Why would
probably,
they put up the door?
No, at this point, that's you have to assume. Of course,
Yeah,
they
that's
fixed
it.
I don't know why you assume they would have.
But they didn't really address it in the film, right?
This movie
No, it wasn't
over.
the point. It wasn't important.
Huh.
What was important is now Ember lives her life. She goes off into the world. She has her new blowing business internship at the big city at the other place with the #1 glass blowers in the elemental world, and Wade's with her, and they're having so much unprotected elemental sex. And you know that they are.
Like, I'm here just very concerned about the fact that this could happen again.
I'm sure they put up another wall.
Yeah, but I would have liked to at least see the wall.
Why? It's a wall. Is that interesting? A wall?
I mean, it's important to know that our characters are going to be safe.
Our characters are fine. Our characters left. They're gone. Long gone. To another city. Living their best life. Was there an after credit scene? Maybe there was a scene where they showed, here's the wall. Not going to happen again.
No, there was no after credits. At least I'm pretty sure there wasn't. I tried to look for something, but didn't seem like it.
I always stop just at the end because I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was an after credits, which was a little surprising, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll assume that's where they put up the wall. That's where they show off the wall. And then, you know what it was? They realized they had such a hard time getting people to go to the theater, like, in general. They're like, we're not going to get them to stay after the movie. So let's just take this out. Never happened.
Like, it would be nice to see some practical solutions, like fixing the leak and making sure that water doesn't splash all over the place.
I mean, they already had a giant flood and hundreds died, so.
I guess.
Yeah. And I don't know. That's it. They probably put up another wall, and that's the end of that.
Yeah, that's my main criticisms of this movie. Other than that, fine movie. I laughed out loud maybe once or twice. There were some. I'm
trying to remember if I did. So maybe you tell me which parts you laughed at, and I can tell you if I found them funny.
I don't think there was that much funny.
Yeah, when the guy paints a painting for the guy before he leaves.
Here's a picture of a sad man or something. Yes. Like that, right? That was good. I'll give you that. That was pretty funny.
I thought you didn't like them crying though, Rich.
I mean, the thing is, I don't know. It's just the fact that it's a lonely man.
Yeah.
And they show the character that is going off, and yeah.
It's just kind of absurd. I'm going on this journey because my girlfriend dumped me and I'm the saddest man in the world. And my parting gift from my father is a portrait of me being very sad.
It's not his father. It was like his uncle or something.
Oh, whatever.
His father was dead.
All these water people look like to me.
Family member. That's true. That was a big thing in the movie in which he was dead.
Yeah, his dead father. Which is like, how does water fucking die? I understand fire burning out, but what is the state of water when it dies? Because even when Wade quote unquote died, I still think he should have just became a fucking clown, because that would have made a whole lot of fucking sense. He just came back.
Yeah, like I knew that one thing that I hate about these movies is that when I see a character die, especially towards the end of the movie, I assume they're coming back. And
Yo, what did you like fucking lose your shit when you watched what was that movie called?
What?
Oh, Inside Out? What the fuck was it? The Emotions movie?
Yeah.
They killed Bongo.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I think I still assumed that he was going to be coming back. Like
He
that,
died. He did
I'm
not come
just
back. They killed
conditioned.
Bing bong.
I'm just conditioned to think that characters are going to come back in Disney movies.
Okay.
At least like those who are with us for a fair amount of
Doesn't
time.
Trevor
like,
die at the end of the movie? Or no?
no, he came back.
Pinky dies.
Who?
No. Trevor tried to kill himself with a bunch of aspirin.
That doesn't count. It's not a Disney movie.
I mean, it was on Disney Plus.
Well, sure, it was on Disney. Okay. What happened to Hamilton at the end of Hamilton? Did he come back?
I mean, I'm trying to think now. All of the other characters came back for a final song.
That's fair. Oh my god. Fucking shit. No, but you're not wrong. But yeah, other than Bing Bong, I'm trying to think of characters who actually died. Anyone actually die in what was the fucking Chris Pratt
Guardians
Tom
of the
Holland
Galaxy.
shit? Onward.
The
Tom
dad.
Holland was not in Guardians of the, wait, was he? I didn't see the third one.
They were in Avengers together.
Oh, okay. That is true. Yeah, but that's different. That's not Guardians.
Yeah, I don't know. I just assume that any character, because I think that God, I hate to bring it up, but didn't Big Hero 6 do something in which like maybe towards the end Baymax like sacrificed himself for what's his face?
Yeah, I cried. I cried so much.
But then Baymax just comes back at the end.
Doesn't
Right?
make these scenes less sad. It's the heroic sacrifice
kinda.
that makes him
Yeah.
good.
Also, his brother did die.
His brother died.
They did kill
Yeah,
his
but
brother.
he was at the beginning of the movie. The
Yeah,
beginning
pretty
of the movie
early.
doesn't
Pretty
count.
early. You can die in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand this, but generally the death itself is not what's sad about. Like a death scene, it's usually the reactions from the individuals involved is what's usually sad.
I can't separate that.
No,
knowing
if
that
no one
everything's
could have
gonna
been there
be-
to see Baymax died, and if I still saw it, I would have still cried.
Yeah, I just still assume that everything's going to be fine in the end. So I am able to disconnect emotionally from the
I want
scene.
Baymax. I don't want Baymax to die though.
Don't
You
worry,
picked
he's
a
not
bad
going
example because Baymax. You need Baymax. Also, he's not technically alive.
to. Okay, well,
Yeah, his hard drive could be stored on something if you get to go.
Yeah, it was yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, they just don't kill people. They should though. You're not wrong. They definitely should. But I'm trying to think what movies would be improved by people actually dying. And I don't know.
I just feel that I would take more away from it and have more of an emotional reaction if
Yeah, but
there
like
was
from
consequence. Say that again?
Like from whomst though? Like
All
would
saying,
you
perfect example that it doesn't matter. Basically, nobody dies in One Piece.
You know, I
spoilers
watched,
for One Piece.
It's fucking emotional as
that's
shit.
so much spoilers for One Piece. I hate
I
that.
watched the
Don't tell me
first
that.
episode.
I said basically.
Tell me that. I just saw them lose a crew member, so I know you're full of shit. Fuck you. My second favorite character died, I think, maybe. So fuck you.
Who's your second favorite character?
I'm not gonna spoil it for the people. We can talk after the podcast. But my second favorite crew member fucking died, I think, maybe. They were definitely talking about them being at the end of their life, and then they just got pushed off a fucking into the blue fucking Laguna or whatever the fuck it's called. So fuck you, Craig. I don't believe you at all because there's no fucking way they're alive still. But we'll talk about that later. So yeah, I don't know. Richard, do you want Wade to have died? Correct.
Like I don't think I would have believed it even if he did die. Like Disney has.
They can't win, Richard.
I know Disney put themselves in this corner because I can't think of other examples, but I feel that they do this a lot whenever they have a heroic sacrifice by a character.
We need more people dying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I must like when I preferred Wade died. Then what where the movie go? What do you do if Wade dies? What is our ending if Wade died?
You know what? She recognizes the sacrifice that Wade made, and she decides that she is going to be a better person and follow the dream that Wade wanted her to pursue.
Okay, so I'm sorry I killed your son. Definitely gonna take that internship now. Thank you.
Yeah, like she has to go to the family and break the bad news to them. That would make me cry if she had to be the one to tell that family that he is dead. I would have cried.
Up. That would have, I would have fucked up to do that to that character. So much growth and then take it away. Then have her go to the fucking fair. Yeah, great. Fucking feel good movie of the century, my dude. Like, I'm not saying every movie has to be fucking feel good, but it was clearly building up to that point. If you killed Wade, I feel like you'd have to throw a lot of it down the fucking drain.
Why would you even pretend to kill him?
I don't know. I don't think they needed to pretend to kill him. I thought it was weird that they pretended to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't feel any emotions when Wade died, quote unquote. I was just confused more than anything. I'm like, so like I said, I'm like, is he a cloud now or what? And it's like,
I
no,
would have been happier if
himself.
he was a cloud. Gotta say,
man.
Because
how does water die?
If he was a cloud now, that would mean that there was actually some kind of sacrifice that was made. He has a life-altering disability now because he went to save the woman.
Whoa!
What?
What makes that a disability?
It's because he's no longer the way that he was when he was born.
That's not a it's not a disability, bud.
He is no longer able to flow freely through sewers and water as he once was.
He probably still could.
Probably better, actually.
Yeah, probably better.
Well,
he'd be better at sports.
Yeah, he'd be great. He'd be a great airball player.
See, that would have been
great at airball.
Perfect.
Cloud people.
He could have recognized his dream to be an airball player and hang out with all of his buddies. Better movie.
That makes it a disability.
Well, I don't know. It certainly is life altering. Okay. Maybe a change he didn't want to have happen.
Doesn't make it a disability.
Hold on. I need to look this up.
What is a disability?
like in terms of
life-altering experience that you did not predict.
like he would definitely be disabled from a water person standpoint if he is now an airman.
I don't think that's true.
I think so. The thing is, I don't know enough about the air and water people to truly say, okay, I'll admit, I used disability wrong.
Okay, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. The fact that you think a Pacific group of peoples is disabled.
Well, they're not disabled, but it's just like he is no longer able to do what he did as a water person, a normal water person, because he got that taken away from him. I'm just going to end it at that. Craig, what did you think of the movie overall?
I liked it. I don't see any problem with the ending at all. You know, it's a happy ending. It's a kids movie. They're not going to kill him off and make it depressing. Why would you want to be super depressed?
I don't know if this is a kids movie.
It's
It's a family movie. It's a
family movie. I don't know. The father, the end of the movie when she's going off to glass blowing college, and the dad's all like, "Hey, now me and your mother have all the time the fuck we want." I'm sorry, but what? They just straight out said it too. That wasn't even like he just set up. Hey, more time for hanky panky, right? And I'm like, okay, damn. So I don't know about kids movie. Yeah.
By the way, I watched the first and half of the second episode of One Piece on Netflix, and it's the live action, by the way.
No, you don't have to explain that. I don't know why you'd watch the first and half of an episode of the anime. They're 15 minutes long.
Yeah, and I realize that it is probably better to watch the anime because like the live action is so dark and
It's so dark.
yeah.
I don't understand why they went so dark with it.
Yeah, and I thought that this was supposed to be fun. And
They
seeing
went
bright colors-
darker because it's it's a bit more. They're leaning more into the story elements of it versus the aesthetic and the cartoon and the fun of
Ridiculous.
of the anime. It is good.
Ridiculous.
It really is good.
Ridiculous.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole thing. It's not as good as the anime by any means. It's but I've been talking to a lot of people about it, and there's a lot of people that are getting into it because of the live action, and I think that's a good thing. I feel
that
like
sucks.
whatever reason it gives you, you're like, oh shit, this is good. Let me actually watch the anime.
No, you can't. You can't go. How? That's what, 7 episodes? How many arcs do they cover in 7 episodes? Where does the anime end?
50. It's like 50 anime episodes.
That's 50 anime
Do you
episodes. and 8
feel
episodes.
that they need to do like
they
what
cover it,
Dragon Ball Z Kai did?
They desperately need to do what Dragon Ball Z Kai did, my dude.
No, not yet.
I'm watching
They need
it
to do
now,
that for
and I am
Naruto
cutting the
first.
filler out. It is still a slog. Like, I know, Craig, you told me, oh, there's not that much filler. And it's true. 10% of the series thus far is filler. 10% of the series is over 100 episodes that are
What did you
filler.
cut out? There's not 100 episodes of filler.
There's over 100 episodes of One Piece that is filler. There's over 100 episodes that is non-canonical. They added to the show. There is. I looked it up. I had to know.
There's not.
And yes, look. You can tell me no. Every time they do, like, especially towards the end, when they finish an arc, they go right into a filler arc. I'm telling you, there was a 100 episodes.
Literally, out of 1,000 episodes, there are 94.
Okay, that is like I said, 10%.
Oh, of the whole thing.
10% of the series
you
is
made
filler.
It sound like you had 10% of your 200 episodes. That's a
No,
bit
I
different.
skipped a lot though that is filler because again, every time they do an arc, they go into a filler arc.
There's a few episodes here, but they're little. But yeah, there's a few episodes here and there. That's like, it's really not that much.
Craig.
It's
Again,
not bad.
It's
I watched the whole thing. What
I
are
know you watched the
talking
whole thing,
about?
and you were the man who sat here and said, I never wanted to end. And then I got the fucking Skypea, and it's like, holy shit, move on. Even before Skypea, it was like, holy shit, move on. I do enjoy the show, but if you're going from somewhere where they got through 50 episodes in 8, you're going to have a hard time. And I wish those people the best of luck. I've gotten to the point where every time they have to do an episode flashback, because they constantly flashback to the previous episode. I speed it up. I go, no, I don't care. Yes, I know she left. I don't care. Yes, he has a cool sword. I don't care. Yes, the guy was cool with the big sword. I saw him already. Stop showing me him. I don't care.
Sounds like cheating
brutal.
to me. So
it sounds like cheating.
it's cheating.
The show needs
Just-
an editor.
Just
It
watch
for
that
sure
One
needs the
Piece
Kai
thing
treatment
online. Then
before it
if
finishes.
if you don't like it, just
What
watch-
happened?
There's a thing online called One Piece where a guy edits the entire show.
Oh, perfect. That's what the show needs. That's what I'm saying. And now is the time to do it, because if you have these people coming in from the Netflix series, this will greatly benefit them.
No, they need to do Naruto first.
Wait, who needs to do Naruto first?
They need to do Naruto Kai
I figured
first.
different people would be doing these things, but okay.
That's true. So that show's over. So they need to do Naruto Kai first.
Okay.
That's what I want.
But it's not as opportune of a moment.
Yeah, it's not as opportune as mode at all. Also, I'm trying to
25th
remember,
anniversary.
like, are you talking about like original recipe Naruto, or are you talking about Shippuden as well? Because I
whole
don't know anything
thing,
about
yeah.
Shippuden. The whole thing, okay. Because I know, like, Naruto, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember it being that horrendous until the very end, because the whole ending is just filler.
That's
It's
'cause,
100 plus episodes at once. But it's like,
That's because
Just
there's
stop
not that
watching
much
it.
filler in the beginning, and then
stop watching it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I don't think Naruto needs that much work. You just watch it until it stops being show and is filler the whole time. Right? Am I crazy?
I think there might be some pacing. I don't know. I love it regardless. Doesn't matter. There's
Yeah,
also a lot of episodes of filler that are worth watching.
Okay. Talk about One Piece or Naruto?
Naruto.
Okay. I'm sure there were. I don't remember. I remember just getting to that point where I'm just like, man, the show really just slows down, huh? And then just stopping.
Weak. That's what I say. Weak.
You say weak, I say respect my own time too much. Something One Piece never will.
All right, boys. I think that pretty much wraps up Elemental, right?
We got there's the lady and she's attractive.
Check.
Why do the water people live in water? Can you imagine living in your own flesh, like just around on the floor, just ground meat on the floor? What is this universe? I don't get it.
Wild.
That's it.
But
Fire people don't live in fire.
that's true.
Air people, I guess, live in air, but you can't really do anything about that now, can you?
Like, what would you want the water people to live in?
Air like everyone else.
Shit. The air people live in air.
They don't really have a choice.
Oh, guys, I don't really have much else to say about the movie, so I just want to talk about a topic that's like really fresh in my mind, and it's something that the fans have been dying to know about. Because, guys, next movie, it's the start of the Spooktacular, right?
I have a hard time calling it a spooktacular. We're gonna watch what, a movie or two?
Well, we had discussed in the past like whether or not we should like do it weekly during the Spooktacular. And that's what I wanted to bring up. Do we go weekly or do we just keep the usual schedule?
I think we play it by ear. Do we have 4 movies to watch?
Yeah, do we have 4 movies to watch?
Fuck.
We've hit a lot.
I would have to figure because we finished the Halloween Town.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like fine with the spooktacular ending, because we did finish Halloween Town.
Shit.
I'm
We just
thinking
do
of
it
movies
again.
that need to be
Start it
seen.
over. Halloween Town 1.
No, I'd shoot myself.
What about
Like, I was,
movies?
for
I'm, like,
4
I'm just
years?
like there's the zombies movies, which is that was a big one, I'm sure, because it has maybe 3 or 4.
We could do
We
something
can
wicked
get
again.
back into Descendants. That was big, not technically Halloween. They did Under Wraps and then Under Wraps the remake. That could be fun if we only do 2 episodes. We just watch the same movie twice.
I like
That'd be
that
like a fun
Wait.
introspective on Under Wraps the original, then Under Wraps the New Age. How many
Wait.
lesbians they added and whatnot.
Wait, what is that? Because I'm looking now and I see Under Wraps and Under Wraps 2.
Oh, was it Under Wraps 2? I thought it was just Under Wraps again. I thought it was a remake.
No, it's actually called Under Wraps 2.
Oh, and that was
No,
recently, right?
I'm pretty sure
The
there's
last 5
Under
years?
Wraps and Under Wraps 2, and then Under Wraps. Oh wait, no, you're right. 2022.
I didn't know it was a
Under Wraps-
sequel. I thought it was just a remake. Holy
Under
shit.
Wraps 2 is 2022.
Yeah, okay then.
Under Wraps 1 was 2021.
No.
More mummies, more problems.
Wait. No, Under Wraps is an old movie.
Hold on.
Hold the fucking
It's
phone
not
here.
on Disney Plus if it's...
Hold on.
Under
I see
Wraps,
now.
yeah, is Under Wraps is a 2021 remake of the 1997 film. So there's actually 3. We could hit 3 Under Wraps movies.
3 Under Wraps movies.
2 which are the same. And
Officially, this is the first Disney Channel original movie.
Under Wraps?
Yeah.
Wow. I remember it. It was cool. I think the one we had sunglasses. I might be misremembering my Bo.
I mean, we could do Under Wraps.
And maybe, I think it's actually scary.
We would have to go out of our way to find the original Under Wraps, though.
It's really not on Disney Plus.
No.
And maybe it's too scary.
They tried to, put it under the rug. They tried to put it under wraps.
Ah!
I'm just kidding. Dude, we're not even going to do a spooktacular. Next week is Cadet Kelly.
Yeah, that sounds fine with me.
Craig, your thoughts?
it's apparently on Amazon Video.
Craig, we're not switching services. It's Cadet Kelly next week. Deal with it. I'm leaving. Dunce number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
I'm Craig Stu, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm the third one. Be sure to tune in next week for the Amazon Assholes episode 1.
Saturday, October 25th on Magical World of Disney, it's the Saturday premiere of Under Wraps, a Disney Channel original movie.
Don't be such a wuss.
Marshall is the ultimate horror fan. Gilbert is not. Along with Amy, the voice of reason.
I just worry about someone seeing me in those pajamas. Did they come like that?